F1 News: Max Verstappen fires 2020 warning to Red Bull. Christian Horner will be worried. Verstappen is widely regarded as one of the hottest prospects in F1 and he is currently tied down for another 2 years. The Dutchman, though, will be desperate to see Red Bull's switch from Renault to Honda engines pay dividends next season. Fumed as he and now ex-teammate Daniel Ricciardo were let down time and again by their cars in 2018. And while he has insisted he is happy with life at Red Bull, he has put the onus on them to deliver the goods for him. "I really like this team, and I'm sure that we can make the fastest car," Verstappen said. "We just need an engine to reach the right level. Next year we have to be strong and create a base for 2020, when our project will fight for the title." Verstappen has dropped a clue that he could move on if Red Bull failed to fend off the likes of Mercedes and Ferrari in 2 years' time. "There is always a plan B," Verstappen added, when asked what will happen if the plan of winning the title in 2020 does not work out. Verstappen's warning will concern Horner given the fact Red Bull have already had to wave goodbye to the talented Ricciardo. However, Horner has revealed he is confident Red Bull are going in the right direction with regards to reliability. Lewis Hamilton had one DNF this year, likewise with Sebastian Vettel, Horner said. "That's the rate we have to be aiming to achieve. Reliability isn't something we've had. We've had 11 or 12 retirements this year. That's been our biggest Achilles heel." The trajectory is going the right way. It's always easy to say ifs, buts and maybes, but if there'd have been another 40 kW in the back of the car, the season could have looked quite different. When you look at the other users with the same engine, there is a world of difference. Verstappen and new Red Bull teammate Pierre Gasly will be looking to get off to a strong start when the 2019 F1 campaign begins with the next March. Next news stolen from Mercedes: Red Bull looked to promote Gerhard Berger's nephew. In a rather unusual fashion, Red Bull's good Dr. Marco has made a bid to take into the Red Bull Junior program a racer aged 24. Ex-F1 driver Gerhard Berger's nephew Lucas Auer. At the ripe old age of just 24 years, Red Bull will be putting their latest protege into the program and he'll be competing in the Japanese Super Formula Series, what was once known as Formula Nippon. The move is unusual as often the junior program doesn't include drivers of that age group. Red Bull will be in effect stealing a Mercedes driver. However, as the youngster was a factory DTM Mercedes driver and had tested for Mercedes in a Force India at the mid-season F1 test at the Hungaroring in August this year. Super Formula is widely regarded as an intensely fast form of single-seater racing, not too far away from F2 and even pre-2017 F1 in terms of power and downforce. Ex-Ferrari driver Gerhard Berger's nephew Lucas Auer was part of the DTM series with the factory Mercedes-Benz team, before their decision to drop the premier touring car series in favor of Formula E for 2019. Red Bull have decided that Auer is worthy enough to try and return to single-seaters in a bid to collect as many super license points as possible, starting with Japanese Super Formula. On the one hand, the situation of Auer after the DTM exit from Mercedes was not good, says Helmut Marko. "We want to keep Auer's career going and our new partnership with Honda is having an effect. This means Red Bull can occupy 3 Honda cars in the Super Formula with their proteges." Notable inclusions into the 2019 season with Lucas Auer will be Macau winner Dan Ticktum from the UK, and Adrian Newey's son Harrison Newey, although Marko stresses that the Red Bull racing designer's son is not supported by the Red Bull Junior program. We support the young Nui, but he is not RB Junior team member. Concedes Marco. With the Super Formula alone, our cannot get the points for the creating a Formula 1 license, he needs more. It's widely anticipated that our will also compete in other Asian series simultaneously in a bid to increase the points required for his super license. Next news: Hartley surprised his seat was under threat early in season. Brendan Hartley says he doesn't enjoy the politics of life in Formula 1 and was surprised to learn his place at Toro Rosso was under threat a few races into the championship. McLaren Junior driver Lando Norris was tipped to replace Hartley early in the season. Hartley went into the final race of the season unsure if he would return for the team in 2019, but on a Monday after the race Alexander Albon was told he would take Hartley's seat. Hartley said he isn't prepared to reveal the full details of what went on during his only full season in F1 but admitted the politics, "I don't enjoy. It took me some time to get used to the extra media attention," he said in an interview for New Zealand's Radio Sport. "I was definitely prepared coming into Formula 1 being involved in Porsche and LMP2, but I think the pressure definitely ramped up more than I expected in terms of being under the microscope a lot more. But I got more and more comfortable with it during the season. There were rumors very early in the season which was a big surprise to me when I thought I'd signed a long-term contract," he added. "I came off the back of the World Championship, a Le Mans win, and after just 2 or 3 races there were rumors and a lot of questions being asked around my immediate future." Hartley says he is yet to decide what he will do next year. "I've maintained a relationship with Porsche through all of this. I was with them for 4 years through the 2 World Championships and Le Mans. My phone has been glued to my ear over the last week, a lot of emails. Not the perfect time of year to be sorting out a drive, coming into December, but I've got a good reputation and just trying to figure out what the right steps are and also what's going to keep me happy. You will definitely see me doing something next year, but it won't be Formula 1. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share and subscribe to your channel to get the latest sports news around the world. Wished health and success. Goodbye.